What is good, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be breaking down how you can create a custom trading system. Okay, we're going to take you through exact steps, how to pick what type of trader you are, to how to develop a system, what steps I would go through if I was starting straight from ground zero. We're going to get straight into this. We don't like faffing around on this channel. As you know, we get straight into the business when we do these educational things. And so this is how we're going to create a custom trading system. All right, so step one we're going to do is we need to look back at ourselves and try and find, let me move this out of the way so you can see it properly from my camera. There we go, like that. So step one, we're going to find our obligations and align a trading style to that. That means what? Step back, let's answer a few questions first. How much pressures do you have? List the pressures that you have on your income, on yourself, on everything. Do you have a wife and kids? Do you have a rent to pay? Do you have, certain loans to pay off? Things like that. Write them all down. And we're going to rank sort of a pressure level. So I have 1 to 10, rank how much pressure that puts on you. Now, another one is we're going to have a column for time. So basically put how much time do you get in the day free. There's no excuse to be rich. You're going to end up being, regardless, you're going to find something to do. But we want to see how much time you can allocate. So literally, I don't mean scrolling on your phone, bro. I mean really, how much time do you have that's not maybe your 9 to 5 job or something that you have to be there. But like, how much other time do you have, okay? Now, with the spare time, you'll find maybe after dinner you got 4 hours, 5 hours, but then that might not be in the session time. Maybe in the morning before work you've got time. Mark out all the time zones that you have time, okay? Maybe lunchtime, whatever it is. Now, if you have a lot of time, then one of these two would be more your style, okay? Because scalping requires you to be on the chart a bit more focused on how the candles are closing and how they're moving and things like that, right? In your time frame, you still don't have to be on the chart for like 8 hours or anything, but you kind of got to be more focused. So if you can't focus on the chart, like say if you haven't got a nice quiet environment to work from that you can focus on the chart, then you want to enter on your phone and things like that, then it's going to have to be the swing sort of style, okay? So this style on the left is if you have got more time and you have a bit less pressure, because these are sort of more aggressive styles, and they come a bit more frequent. However, they also require you to take time, so that's what that is, okay? Now if you obviously don't have too much time and you want to just look at the market, how the daily is, but after work, maybe in the evening, you have got time to look at how the daily close, how it's closing, how the structure's forming on the higher time frames. Then you want to mark out certain zones where you're waiting for point of interest. So where price does come in, you get an alert on your phone, and it will only take a couple of moments or minutes to check if that aligns with your strategy. Now you want to do this one if you've got less time, okay? That's step one. All right, there we go. Now step two. Oh no, what's that? Step two, right? We're gonna now try and find a foundation. So step two, find foundation strategy. Now obviously one of these three you're gonna pick. I want to be a scalper, I want to be intraday, I want to be swing. You need to now find a foundation strategy, some sort of starting point on how I can accustom to one of these, right? You're obviously, when I mean by creating your own trading system, I don't mean you're literally going to wake up one day and look at the chart and poof, you got a strategy. I mean, you got a foundation and you build on it to create your own custom based on your personalities and your things. So you want to pick a foundation strategy, And there's there's ways to do it. So there's different types of strategy. I'm not going to write them all, but there's support and resistance. That would be more for the, probably more for the scalp or intraday guys. You got supply demand. That might be more for the intraday to swing guys. So swing as well. You've also got, what else do we have? We've got, we've got different things. You got things based on just market structure. Again, that could be more for the intraday or swing guys. You got strategies based off literally like candles and momentum. That's more for the scalping guys. So like this is more for the scalping, this is more for the scalp or intraday, this is more for the swing, and this is more for like the swing intraday. Okay, now you need to find this, and this obviously takes a bit of diving around. You may need a mentor for this. I'm an intraday trader. It's like between the scalp and intraday trader I am, and I teach my system in my Discord. So if you don't want to do that, then you can go find someone else. It's literally fine. Or you can learn online. There is, ICT. Let me write here. There's SMC ICT as a strategy. I believe you can learn these for free online. However, to really answer the questions and stuff, you might need a mentor. But that's entirely up to you. Whoever you find and you can resonate with, because that's a key thing. You need to resonate with the person that is teaching you, like the way they talk, the way they explain things, etc. But the main thing is you want to find someone or somewhere where you can learn. If you're for free, I would say YouTube. And even to find a mentor, YouTube as well. And then sort of get the main blueprint from them on what their strategy is. We need that foundation, okay? We need that foundation from them. Now, whatever their strategy is, well, I can't be asked to draw every single line, but you know what I mean. You get it. You get the gist. I'll draw a few. Whatever their strategy is, right? You want to use this for your advantage. And now what you're going to do is step 3. You've got this foundation strategy. Now you want to obviously back test exactly what they teach. So when you want to back test exactly what they teach. Here we go. Back test. Strat. So you want to backtest the strategy that they've given you. You can use FX Replay. You can use, I believe, TradeZilla might have it. You can use the replay chart on TradingView. Whatever you do, but you need to backtest that for a minimum of 6 months. I need a minimum of 6 months backtest. Well, you need a minimum of 6 months backtest. Because 1 week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks is not going to show your edge. That 6 months plus will give you a better indication of if your edge is actually profitable. So you want to backtest that exactly how they say it, and you want to journal this as well. You want to make sure that you journal everything. What I mean is even journal your backtest. Screenshot. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Journal. You want to screenshot every trade setup that you take on that backtest, and then if at the end is profitable, then you know these are the setups I'm looking for. Now, all of this will eventually lead to you doing step 4, and step 4 is adaptation to yourself. All right, this is going to come with experience, and this is how it is going to become custom. And by adaptation, we sort of need to, let's go here. So by adaptation, I mean we need to basically figure out what do you like. Say the strategy you're learning is a 1 to 3 risk to reward, but say you want a higher win rate. That's obviously going to mean that you're going to have to drop the risk to reward, because maybe you're someone that just needs a higher win rate, or you're someone that needs a higher risk to reward. It's literally, you have to understand yourself in this game. It's a very complex game that we're in, and this is what you're signing up for, and that's also the beauty of it, because once you do understand it and you can tweak it to yourself, then you really resonate with your strategy and you've got a system going to make money. So we want to, these are ways to customize it. Targets, like I said, risk to reward. You want to aim for like your mentor might want to aim for a 1 to 3R, but your system might still work, as you can tell from the backtest, with a 1 to 2R. It might just have a higher win rate but a lower R, you get it? And then it might work with a 1 to 5R, but it might have a lower win rate. It's all up to you, and you got to test these things out with data, and that doesn't come easy, and that's why most people do not succeed in trading. It's not because trading is impossible, it's because they just don't have the effort to put in all these 3 steps, let alone this 4th one. Okay, targets. Another one is, you might notice that you want to adapt your stops based on structure. You might notice that when I'm in a trade and it breaks the high of a higher high, right, you might notice that it tends to respect the previous market structure low on a lower time frame. Okay, or you might notice that it usually can break that, but it doesn't break the second one. Do you get it? So different things will allow you to adapt this to yourself and change that win rate and change that risk reward based on what you know. Another one is where you take profit, as in, this is obviously your full target by analyzing, but where you take profit, you might have a partial profit taking system where you yourself as understand that I like to, when I'm in a trade, at least take something off the table. If I'm up, say your account's up, your trade's up 2%, you might want to take something off the table, right? So you want to have profit taking measurements in place. You might want to take, 50% off the table at 2R. That means you've got 1R in the bank. You move stops to break even, and then that's it. And you've secured profit, and you've also got the chance to let the profit trade run. These are all adaptations that you can add to most strategies. Literally pretty much any strategy, as long as you've got the data to back that is still profitable with it. Then you do these things and add them and journal them and live test them, and then go again all the way back to back testing them a minimum of 6 months again. Okay, that's what we need to do. You adapt it and you back test, and then you cycle and do it again, and you back test and you cycle and do it again, and then eventually, obviously, step 5 comes, where you just adaptation with live markets. And that just means, I'll tell you something about this, right? So this is something that I've done as well. So then you go to then you go to step 5, right? That is here. So step 5 is adaptation with the live markets, which means you are profitable now. You've done this, you found your edge, you've found a strategy from your mentor, and then you've learned and you've adapted to how you like to trade and how your personality is and how you've mentally assessed yourself. And now you're profitable. Now this step is for the profitable people. You're profitable, you're journaling. Obviously you're journaling as you're going. But you might notice that my strategy works really well in a trend, but when it ranges and some quarters range, right? So this is going to take time. This step 5 might take years, literally years, months, years, whatever. But you might notice that my strategy works really well in a ranging market, but it sucks at a trending market. Or it does really well in a trending market, but sucks at a ranging market. Now your brain has the data there to know that my strategy does better in these conditions, but it doesn't do well in these conditions. You can adapt your strategy. So if I can tell that it's a ranging market, maybe I'll take profits early off the table. Or if I could tell it's a trending market, maybe I'll hold out to that risk reward target that I initially set. Do you get it? So that is what we mean by that, and that is the final step, and that is literally just adapting to ranging or trending markets. And pretty much what else did we say? So yeah, adapting to trade ranging or trending markets, and just adapting to quarters and things, yeah, to market conditions in general. Once you have these things done and you have a cycle going on, you'll find some real success. This is how you go from being break even to really profitable, is this blueprint, this right here. You could take a screenshot of it, or you can DM me on Instagram and I will give you a link, and I might add a few more things to it as well, we'll see. But yeah, man, if you guys enjoyed this video and you found any value of it, entirely for free, up to you guys, all on YouTube, then please drop a like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm going to be on holiday, so hopefully I'll make a vlog or something like that to mix it up, the content. But yeah, take care guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.